Hello, this is Dr. G recording from Chiang Mai, Thailand, at my wife's estate. Want to talk to you a little bit about Kali Yuga, March, and calamities. Now, as I said in other videos, March was a month of real chaotic energies because of the planetary alignments and two eclipses. The solar eclipse was right at the full moon. The lunar eclipse was right at the full moon. Solar eclipse, of course, we just got through it. And then, as I've always told you, we are in the ending period of Kali Yuga. News is now through Sri Amma Bhagavan, as of a month ago, the golden age has begun in a small pocket in India. And that's a morphic field that's created by 300 people who are in exalted enlightened states, not just any enlightenment. And that is the initiation of the golden age. And then it's going to spread, right? It's going to spread out throughout the world. Now, at the same time, the Kali Yuga is coming to an end. Now, Kali Yuga is a massive field of energy or consciousness that rules or influences everybody and everything. It's characterized fundamentally by self-centered thinking, behavior, extreme ego, and everything is in the mind, not the heart. So the actions of the people, the actions of the government, the actions in personal relationships, everything is all based on self-centered, self-righteousness, self-aggrandizement, personal convenience, and it's all mental, very, very mental. Like if you, let's say you can, like Eckhart Tolle says in The Power of Now, if you look at architecture, ugly, and that's the word he uses, ugly. In fact, Eckhart Tolle said never in the history of humanity was such ugliness ever created. Why? Because the mind doesn't have heart and artistic creation in it. So the architecture is just straight lines and, just plain, it's pathetic for me. Now, my wife and I just went and saw the Royal Palace in Bangkok. And when you look at that architecture, or when you look at cathedrals around the world, you look at any of the old architecture, that architecture was coming from the heart and informed through the heart and human feeling and creativity, and it's beautiful. Goes through all of the arts, physical movement, like dance, and then architecture, art, the music, everything, everything. It's just mind, 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 mind. So that's what Kali Yuga is. And the golden age is the opposite. It's all heart, feeling, connectedness, and it is characterized by other-centeredness. The consciousness of the people is concerned about the world, their family, the community, the city, the country. It's other-centered. Kali Yuga is the me, 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 me. Now you can see the result of the me, 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 me in everything. That's why the world is dying. And please understand, the world is dying. You're way past the middle of the sixth mass extinction. In case you don't understand extinction, try to look it up on Wikipedia, what extinction means. So nothing right now, nothing about humanity is sustainable. Nothing at all. From the oceans to the air, it's none of that. That's all way out of balance, going to extinction. Now that's just one thing. And it's, of course, happening and being developed all through Kali Yuga and the yugas before it. And if there's anything left, it'll go to the golden age. Now, in March, if you want to look at calamities, I was looking, there's 3 wars waging, plus 3 major conflicts. So that's killing, rape, it's war. And then tornadoes in March alone killed 25 people in the United States. Wildfires are everywhere, all over. And then there are the directed weapon fires, like when they obliterated that area in Los Angeles. That's all man-made weaponry. Bali ended March with a nice big volcano blast. Here in Thailand, we got the results through Myanmar's big earthquake. Was a real major earthquake. Over 1,000 deaths, 2,200 injuries, and over 200 missing as of today when I was looking at it. There were earthquakes in New Zealand, Panama, some areas of the USSR. Then you look at the political scenario, economic scenario. Now that Donald Trump is in there shaking everything up. And March, I had several clients call in because the alignment of the planets had disrupted and awakened in them Pandora's box, severe fears, severe anger, even rage. And that's a wonderful thing because they called me and I go in and I was able to clear and heal that. That's the great thing about those kind of upheavals. As they trigger you, you call me right away, and while it's up, we can clear it and heal it. That's the good side. The bad side is for people who don't know that or don't know me, they just go nuts, or they suffer horribly, or they take actions that they will regret later, like murdering somebody, raping somebody, maybe hitting somebody over the head with a beer bottle at a bar. I was a bouncer for years. Every full moon, you'd see that kind of stuff happen in all the bars. Everybody in bars knows full moon, trouble. Well, March was the whole solar system, not just the moon, with the sun. So all you got to do is look around. If you open up your eyes, and you can see the reality of this. Now, I have news as of last Saturday that Kali Yuga may have possibly came to a stop in March. However, I'm waiting for official word from that. I don't listen to any of the astrologers. I couldn't care less who the astrologer is. It completely mean nothing to me. I listen only to Sri Amma Bhagavan because they're avatars. They're about as far above astrologers as the sun is above the earth. Anyway, Bhagavan did mention that it's possible Kali Yuga actually ended in March. The golden age has begun, and the transition is growing. The divine is working very, very hard to enlighten more and more people, and only the divine can do that. So that's going as fast as it can go. And what I want you to understand is the more you come in to see me, get your field cleared, because your field, your subconscious is ruling your life. That's my specialty. Therefore, it improves your life, improves your health, and keeps you in grace. Everybody needs grace. No grace, no cigar. Period. End of story. Whether they know or they don't know. Without grace, there's nothing. And depth healing now has evolved to the point where depth healing is a pathway of power. Depth healing really is a pathway of power. Depth healing is not a technique of meditation or a method of meditation or a method of any given thing. It's literally evolved into a pathway of power for human transformation, life transformation. And in the future, I would like to extend it also to helping plants like forest areas. I can do morphic field physics for that. Animals, anything. So I want to state that very, very clearly. And you come in and try to get in at least one per month, private, and then you stay with the collectives, which is growing on it's a progression that's been thought out and handled. And the universe right now, the whole solar system and the whole world is in tremendous flux. Tremendous flux. And by sticking with depth healing, you'll be able to stay very much more on top of it as opposed to being swept away by it. Okay? I just want you to understand that. And I hope that this video is informative and helps you. Thanks very much. Bye for now.